subject, too late? Too late? Question mark. Hello, Steve and Shirley. I am 22 years old and have been with my current boyfriend for a little over 2 years. We're doing great, but I've been through some pretty rough patches. I recently bought and read Steve's book and love the advice given. I never set the rules that Steve gives in the beginning. For instance, if he was late, we would argue, but still go out. I realize now I should have said, too late, I've already undressed. Although he's gotten better about it, he still does it from time to time. We started out as sex buddies, and that flourished into a relationship. Here's my question. I didn't do the 90-day rule, so is it too late to put these rules into play now? We've already gotten accustomed to how we are, and I'm wondering if it would be silly to try to use Steve's advice now. We are happy right now, but it's a little rocky. He knows this is long-term and says he wants the same. Well, first of all, it's never too late to do anything. And I'm so glad you read Steve's book because, of course, that's where it starts. You get a lot of useful education and information. You're perfectly fine and within your rights asking these questions. And yeah, just because you started out your relationship a certain way, just because you're in it now and you guys are intimate now, doesn't mean you can't go back and reassess and reevaluate your roles and your wants and your needs. And yes, this would be the time to talk about and to put in place your standards and your requirements and your rules from Steve's book. And do it now because, you guys are thinking long term, and it depends. The outcome of the relationship will depend on the outcome of this conversation that you have with this young man you're involved with. I mean, it's interesting that you guys started out as sex buddies and now you're in a full-fledged relationship. But yes, definitely stop whatever you're doing and reassess and reevaluate. Steve?
No, Shirley, that is your answer was 1,000% on point. Shirley touched every point I was going to touch. She told you the exact same way. So I'm telling you, man, that's a great response coming from a woman.
Thank you, Steve. Okay. I read your book, too.
No, I know, and you helped write
so
it.
You know.
So, hell, well, you was there for every writing session. So the girl almost know the book damn near good as me. Matter of fact, she tells me sometimes when people ask me something, chapter 6. Okay, because I can't remember the chapters. Hey, look,
that's good.
I appreciate you saying this, lady, but you said, for instance, Steve gives in the beginning, she should have set the rules right because she didn't do it in the beginning. I realize now I should have said, excuse me, I'm misreading. For instance, if he was late, we would argue, but still go out. I realize now I should have said, too late, I've already undressed. And although he's gotten better at this, he still does it from time to time. Well, see, you can fix this. This is a fix. Shirley's absolutely correct. It's not too late to start over. But I will, for those of you that have had sex with the guy, before the 90-day rule was applied or before you knew anything about it and you're trying to wonder how can you straighten some things out, I'll tell you the real truth about that 90-day rule. Once it's broken, it's not a doomsday thing. It's not over at all by any stretch of the imagination. I was trying to give you a guideline. But since you've already had sex before the 90 days or something else has happened before the 90 days, there's still ways to go about it, and I'll show you what that is. That's not a doomsday.
A lot of women are going, shoot.
Yeah, it's not over by a long shot. That's crazy. Yeah. Let me try to get into this a little better for this little young lady because I have daughters. So let me take this a little bit more seriously here. Okay. Shirley told me something over the air that I always say. Whenever you say "but," you have to be careful. You said we are doing great, but have been through some pretty rough patches. Okay. Then a little bit later on in the thing you said, we are happy right now, but it's a little rocky. Mm-hmm. See, all of your buts say going through some pretty tough patches and it's a little rocky. Well, see, you keep trying to make this something that it's really not. See, the truth of the matter is you're struggling in this relationship. And one of the main reasons is because, here's my question. I didn't do the 90-day rule, so is it too late to put these rules into play now? No, it's not too late. The 90-day rule is gone, but the 90-day rule is not a death sentence. Here's a key I want to get. We've already gotten accustomed to how we are. No, lady, little girl, listen to me. See, he's gotten accustomed to the way we are. You're not accustomed. Quit trying to join in with this guy on and coming to an agreement. He's gotten accustomed to the way we are. You're not accustomed to this. You're writing a letter.
That's good.
See, you're writing a letter. You're not accustomed to anything. You don't like this. You keep saying but. Listen to me. If you slept with a man before the 90-day rule, it's not a death sentence. That's happened to the majority of people. But it's not too late to get standards. It's not too late to demand that a guy be on time with you. It's not too late to require him to open your car door. It's not too late to ask him to think of you more if he really means what he says about he wants to spend time with you. It's never too late, ladies, to exact your standards. It's never too late to use the God-given power you have. It's not too late. You can start implementing standards and principles today. Look, I'm not doing that anymore. It's simple as that. He can pout and stick it. Well, this is how we always did it. I don't want to do that anymore. You have every right as a woman to change your mind. Take advantage of your right to change your mind and get your standards in place, ladies. It's never too late to be respected. When is it too late for you to feel respected? No. If a dude has been disrespecting me for a long time, there comes a time when I put a stop to you disrespecting me. That's a man. Women have even more power than that.
Great answer, Steve. We'll be back 24 hours.
I never thought